Hello, my dear students and my friends. You are listening Science Psycho, and today I am going to discuss a little bit out of box topic, that is, why do we have two nostrils? Why do we have two nostrils? Of the two nostrils, one is dominant and the other is not. So if you simply breathe out, you can feel the intensity of the air that is coming from the two different nostrils is different. The dominance is swapped back and forth. More air is inhaled, and that too more quickly through the dominant one. The dominant nostril takes in the air rapidly, and the other takes a slow manner. This is controlled through a cycle called nasal cycle. So what exactly happens? A chemical substance has to reach the olfactory receptor held deep inside the nose after passing through the mucosa. When the blood vessels beneath the mucosa get more blood, the mucosa becomes thicker and there is a less space for air to travel. Hence, the mucosa of one of the nostrils stays always swollen and compared to the other. So every 2 to 3 hours, if you take the side changed and left to right or right to left changed, and the cycle repeats day and night. The sense of smell relies on whether which one is dominant at that time. So based on the flow of the air into the nostril, we have low flow nostrils and the high flow nostrils. So in the spiritual text, it has been written as a activation of the Ida and Pingala in different time of the day. So the sense of smell, as we have said, relies on whether which one is dominant at that time based on the flow of the air into the nostrils. And we have low flow nostrils and the high flow nostril, as said earlier. This will be switched regularly. The sense of smell varies as per the flow rate and the different absorption rate of the, you can say, the chemicals or scents. Some chemicals will be detected well with the high flow nostrils and other with the low flow nostrils. So it is also because to sense the different chemicals, and also it confirms that your nostrils should not squeeze during the process of respiration. The difference in the smell depends on the different absorption rate of chemicals. The smelling of the fast reacting chemicals and slow reacting chemicals happens through the high flow nostril and low flow nostril respectively. This is very interesting point. The smelling of fast reacting chemical, those react with the olfactory neurons very fast, and slow reacting chemicals that takes time to interact with the olfactory neurons through the high flow nostril and the low flow nostril respectively. Scientists have deduced that two nostrils are better than one, as each eye and each nostril takes in and relies complementary informations. Two nostrils with different airflows allow to detect odor molecules, smelling, or you can say the volatile molecule that carries the smell or scent, and also to figure out the object from which odor molecules are released. Different flow rates of the two nostrils help the brain to distinguish the odors. Airflow differences in the two nostrils allow one nostril to better detect the odor of certain substances, while the other better detects others. So this is why we have two nostrils, and you can see right Pingala Surya Nadi, when the left front hemisphere, logic, maths, science, physics. So those things are being activated, and if you excel, you can feel the intensity of the airflow is high in the right side. So that means your left brain is working in a high activity or during the sports and physical activity, or like a health digestion, or like in the sympathetic nervous system when fight and flight conditions. So that is where the high metabolic activities are going on, increased energy. So this part is being activated. On the contrary, if you take the left side where the parasympathetic nervous system is activated during the rest time, you can feel when you breathe out, calming activity, cooling effect. So a reduction of any kind of emotion, anger, good time to relax. So this is why we have a two different nostril, evolutionary designed, and that also the indicator of the different nadi that we have that's being activated, and also it makes the thing easier for inhaling and exhaling process. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening the Science Psycho. Have a good day ahead.